What's going on, guys? This is Martyrs Brigade 99 coming to you once again with another session of Dark Souls PvP. Alright guys, I just want to go ahead and make a formal announcement to all the decent players, to all the relatively good players, to all you guys who, maybe you're starting and you just actually want to have some good PvP, just to kind of brush up on your offensive and defensive strategies. I just want to make this formal announcement to let all of you guys know that nowhere is safe. Right? Nowhere is safe from these ridiculous players. Now, peep game, I'm sitting here in an undead bird, right? Trying to have a good time, trying to brush up on my PvP. Right? I went on ahead and changed my build, got away from that ridiculous Darkwood Grain Ring. I've updated my build so that I can go ahead and go with the fast roll. I get invaded with this guy, and not even 5 seconds after the match, he's shooting in straight for a BS. Now, you guys notice that I just absolutely stopped moving, because I was so ticked off that, out of all of the weapons, all of the tactics, both offensive and defensive, out of all the sorceries, all the pyromancies, all the miracles, the only thing this guy can do is shoot in for a BS. He's got the Havel's chest piece, he's got a ridiculous Mask of the Mother, and he's got a Darkwood Grain Ring, and he's BS fishing. This is the type of crap that I think most of us hate the most about Dark Souls. Now, you see this? Now look at the guy that I summoned. And the funny thing about it is, guys like this may think that there's some kind of hot shot, players out there, And actually, the funny thing about it is, they actually may get a lot of wins. But how are they winning? Look at the methods that these guys are using. Look at their methods of engagement. They're horrible. Absolutely horrible. And I think that these are the type of guys that frustrate not only me, but a rising tide of PvPers out there. Right? I wish there was an arena to where all these noobs can play all by themselves. All the desperate players. Because that's all they are. They're desperate for wins. Right? Now, granted, somebody may say, chill out there, Brigade. BSs are a part of the game. Listen, dude. I understand that BSs are a part of the game. I understand it fully. But there are a lot of guys out there that when they are losing, or to the extent that they realize themselves that they are not necessarily good players, the BS is an easy method to resort to. I mean, I run into this all the time. I may be playing with somebody, and maybe the first 4 or 5 matches they will not do a lot of BSs. But if I'm getting the upper hand, you will automatically check their gameplay. And what are they doing? They just start shooting in for BS after BS after. Look at this. You guys notice this? This is what I have to deal with. And this is why I say nowhere is safe. When the game first came out, you had a community of people who said, you know what, the kiln is the place for B. It's the place to be for some good old PvP. As the months kind of went on, months and weeks went on, we all realized that the kiln turned into basically a nightmare. So, a lot of us congregated to here in the bird. But look at this crap that we have to deal with in the bird. You see this? These guys are cowards, man. It's just like them little fake gang members that it take like 10 and 11 people to beat up on one. These guys have no heart, man. They're horrible. And this is the crap that absolutely takes me off. This is the type of stuff that makes you really want to just turn the game off and just go on a long hiatus. Because this is what you're going to run into. Right? So for all you guys out there, some of you ridiculous players, you cheap shot players, this is a shout out to you. Right? Because you guys are ruining the game. And for the guys like me, here's my last announcement. Nowhere is safe. Martyrs is out. Check you out next time, guys.